What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 410 of D&E Takeover. We are back, and as you can see in today's title, we got a lot of football talk to talk about today because not only is it playoffs, we got divisional rounds, we got first seeds going up against the fifth seed, we got a whole bunch of stuff with sixth seed, a whole bunch of AFC, NFC divisional games to get into, and also we got our predictions. So lovely stuff going on right now.
I'm scared of that one right there. I'm scared of that one the most.
Why?
Why? Because it's a nail biter right now.
Well, we still got to go over our last prediction, but we don't know the score of that one.
What? Which one?
The one with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Texans.
Oh no!
Because right now you hold a 2-point lead ahead of me, 50-48.
It's gonna be tied. I'm guessing it's gonna be tied because you didn't get the Nico Collins. I know you didn't get the Nico Collins. That man came out with a concussion. Finished.
All right. See what happens.
David, please, David, please. I know. You know what's crazy, guys? He definitely knows. He's smiling. He definitely knows. Look at this guy. This guy knows what's going on, bro.
I'm sorry. I gotta hide my smile.
God,
I just want to say, for the record, my voice is getting better. But if you see me just stop talking for a little bit, you understand why. So I'm talking a little bit more, which is good. But I don't want to overdo it. But anyway, hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We can get right into today's topics because I already know the more time it's going to take a lot of time to get into this because we're going to be talking about because we had not only do we have NFL playoffs to get into, but also a head coach of one of the most, I guess one of the biggest teams in the NFL decided to step down as a head coach. And if you guys already know, we already talked about this.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix my camera.
I saw Philip's podcast yesterday with Phil and Taff in primetime. Philip was talking about it. Shout out to him for popping out. But yeah, it was. He was devastated as a Steelers fan. Well, not me, as Phil.
He was devastated.
He was upset.
Really?
Yeah, he was frustrated, upset. You know.
I mean, I for someone that always talk crap about Tomlin, I'm surprised he actually was like he cared.
Well, I was saying more about the Steelers getting out than about Mike Tomlin leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't make that one. I wish I could read it. Oh my god, bro, I wish I could read it.
But we feel him. But real quick, shout out to Marcus for popping out. Appreciate popping out, Marcus. Thank you.
What's good, Marcus?
He said, met the most beautiful woman at my law firm. He said, Eric, can you give me some NFL predictions so I can bet against you? Need some extra spending cash so she can get the expensive dessert. Eric, everyone already knows.
What the heck is this? Yo,
Eric,
bro.
Everyone already knows.
People try to eat off my freaking horrible luck. For example, me and David
there you go.
actually did a little bet just for us, just to see if it works. And I put a bet on one of the Spanish league games or the Super Copa de España, or not Super Copa, Copa del Rey, whatever it was, right? And let's just say I bet on 3 teams. 2 of them definitely should have won, and one of them it was a close game. Ladies and gentlemen, out of 3 teams, I got 1 correct, and the other 2, get this, the other 2, I also technically got correct, but because the games went to extra time, I lost the bet.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do. It's just not fair.
It's crazy. I don't understand either. I was watching the game too, and then it was funny because it was so ironic because the other teams, you picked one team to win, and the other team came out first scoring, and we're like, oh god, here we go. Something
doesn't make any sense.
But the funny thing is, if you would have bet against Real Madrid, they probably would have came back and won.
They gotta left that game alone.
Yeah,
they gotta left that game alone. Shout out to Madrid, man. This is, in my opinion, this is officially the worst Madrid squad of all time.
Yeah, officially now.
These players reek. These players stink.
Yeah,
but we're not here to talk about that right. We're not here to talk about that right now. But I definitely want to get
no chemistry going on with that team. I don't understand what's going on. Shout out to Double H. Appreciate popping out, my guy.
Good.
Thank you. He said, with the Verizon outages today, the NFL better hope the Super Bowl halftime show isn't sponsored by them, or maybe they will. Maybe they should, since it's Bad Bunny. Yeah, it's crazy.
Bruh.
Yeah.
But the Verizon that whole thing. A lot of people at my job today was like, Oh, does anyone have Verizon? Is anyone's phones messed up? Yeah, whoop. But I was like nationwide.
Yeah, it was, and I'm thank God I'm AT&T, because we can't be. I know my Wi-Fi is usually bad. We better be crossing our fingers. There's nothing involving that.
I'm not gonna lie, David. On the way home, all I was thinking about, I couldn't remember if you have Verizon or not for your Wi-Fi.
Nah,
I was like, oh no, oh no. I'm like, it's over. It's
we got Optimum. We got Optimum, which I don't know if it's better or worse, but at this point, who knows?
I tell you what, this is bad for Verizon though. They don't lose a lot of customers off of this.
It didn't help. I mean, they got it back up, I'm sure. But
Well, I don't know.
no,
I don't know because when I got on the train, which was at like 5 something, like one of my coworkers still did not have it, and it happened midday.
dang.
Yeah, so I don't know.
All right, well, we'll find out. Marcus says concussion. He said I'm guessing conclusion. A concussion, something Phil wish you had before you placed the bet. Oh, that's what he's talking about.
Listen, if I was concussed, it's all the same, bro. It's like a hive mind. We all know that I would still pick the Steelers to win, bro. If I was concussed, I'd have been like, yeah, Steelers win. I make sure the Steelers lose.
Which we all know, because if we look at the bracket, Eric picked the Texans to win. So
yeah, but I just felt like the Steelers had it.
yeah, of course.
They was up 3-0.
Yeah, very. They were showing how dominant they were in that game,
and they had several turnovers from that defensive side. I really thought they had it in the bag, and then obviously it's just didn't work out for them. I guess I don't know.
There you go, bro. You should bet against every Brooklyn Nets game, so they make the playoffs.
Yeah, but then I just started losing money.
Yeah, but you lose money, and then I'll gain the money for you.
Yeah,
we talked about this.
This guy did a back end like this. Yeah, he's like, yo, you bet this, and I'll bet the other side, and then this will happen, and then we'll make sure that this happens, and we'll split the bread. Like, no, bro. Oh my gosh, we'll try it one day. We'll definitely try it one day.
Marvin's in the building. Appreciate popping out.
Marvin?
He said, am I the first one to join? Unfortunately, you're not, but you can still be the first one to hit that subscribe button.
Ooh, that was tough, David. That was good. Tough. I dapped you up.
Appreciate it. Appreciate popping out, Marvin. Marcus said, he said, my man is a time traveler who came back with amnesia. Jeez. It's getting bad, bro. We thought it was gonna be easy. We thought we were gonna get an easy one. It's bad.
Time travel with amnesia is crazy.
Eric, when we see each other on Saturday, we're gonna put in a bet for the football games. I'm gonna do the exact opposite, and we'll see who comes back, who's paying for dinner or not.
There's no way that we're both gonna lose. What if it extends to you? What if
no?
At that point, no one wins the bet? Yeah. What if it's just like no matter what I do, I just can't win a bet on either side of things. Like no matter what it is, I just won't ever win.
I think I would be upset.
Oh my goodness, bro. Well, we'll see. We'll try it. We'll try it.
You get super popular based off of two things. Either you're really good at predicting games, or you're really bad. That's the only two ways you can get popular.
I want to be really good though. I want to be really bad.
You are really good because you have a perfect NFL bracket right now. But when there's money involved, you turn into the really bad side. So we got to price 2 for 1 in this option.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Jay for popping out. Appreciate popping out, Jay. He said,
"Good, Jay.
Yo, who was the player I put y'all with? I just googled the player. Is he at least good? That's Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, he's one of the best strikers in the world right now for soccer.
Yo, he didn't know who Kylian Mbappe was. Oh my goodness gracious! He said, "Yo, who's that guy?"
I will say this: I'm loving the J AI whatever things that's going on real quick.
They're so funny.
It's really funny.
Actually so funny. It's hilarious.
It really is. But real quick. Why is it not working? That's not cool.
Oh, hey, also guys, again, you already know. If you see me looking to the side, you already know what's going on. The Nets are playing right now. They're up 24-12 on the Pelicans, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it all.
I mean, it should be a game. Why is it not working, bro?
Oh, and we lost David's camera.
Here we go.
But either way, while David's doing that, I'm sure we're gonna start it off with some football, man. So before David goes into his prediction to get the last points for his prediction game, I'll pull up all the games that are happening this week and what days are happening. And we'll just run through them really quick, what we think is going to happen, and break it down for y'all really quick. And then we'll give you our predictions. But the first games there's 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Those games being on Saturday is the Bills versus the Broncos at 4:30. And then Saturday night, we got 49ers versus Seahawks. I mean, 2 bangers, realistically. It should be 2. But where did David go? What the heck? Chat. What? I looked down for 2 seconds and he's gone. But really quick, before I go into the comments, I see Marcus got a comment in there. I'll get to that really quick. But we got the Bills, we got the Broncos. Obviously, you guys know who I got. You guys know who David's got because David has the Bills winning the Super Bowl. I have the Bills making the Super Bowl, but not winning. So we definitely have the Bills walking into Denver and getting a W, but still worth a conversation to have about it, honestly. Yes, is everyone in the world basically saying that the Broncos are the biggest fraudulent team in the NFL? Yes. However, they're still a good football team. Like, they're still going to give a fight regardless. It's not going to be a blowout as anyone thought. And if anything, the first round should have taught you guys that there's no way there's going to be a blowout. Like, this playoffs is definitely been if anything, this playoff has been so action-packed and so intense and delivered so many great games so far. David said, "Give me a minute, bro." Yeah, it's getting wicked right now. David might have lied and had the Verizon Wi-Fi. I don't know. No, I'm joking. But this Bills Broncos game, what I'm expecting out of this game, obviously we're expecting Superman Josh Allen. Let's be so real. That's the only way they're gonna win the game. But I'm expecting the Broncos to really still pull up a fight. Maybe not as good as the Jaguars did, but it'll still be a good game towards the end. Just won't be as tight, if you will. Like, the Broncos won't have the opportunity to throw a pick on a game-winning drive. Shout out Trevor Lawrence. But the Bills will probably end up either the Bills will win on a game-winning drive with like 5 minutes left, and the Broncos just can't get it back, or the Bills win before the fourth quarter, really, or like they win it in the fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter, and it's just over at that point. That's what I'm seeing happening. I'm more interested in talking about this game. I'm more interested in talking about what Bo Nix is gonna be able to basically give to the Broncos in his first playoff game, or maybe not his first playoff game, but the first. I believe this is the first time he's been in the divisional round for himself. So a big game for him, big game for his career and his young career. Big game to prove himself, because I mean, let's be so real, guys. If the Denver Broncos pull off this win against the Bills, a lot of the nation has the Bills either in the AFC Championship or winning the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl. If the Denver Broncos of all teams find a way to pull this off, it's going to be a very, very interesting rest of the playoffs. But that's all I really have on that game. Not too much to talk about there. The other game, however, on Saturday night or during Saturday, the 49ers, David said he's restarting his computer, so he will be back. But the 49ers are versing the Seahawks. And this game, at first on paper, you think about it, division rivalry in the divisional round, it all makes sense. It's going to be in Seattle, action-packed. Both teams have versed each other twice this season. They know each other very well. Very good game. However, on my bracket that we made before the playoffs even started, I had the 49ers winning this matchup. Everything's panned out the way I wanted it to, but I had the 49ers winning this matchup, even with the injuries that they already had to deal with. With no Kittle, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think it's too much of a tall task, because the reason I had them beating them, even with all the injuries that they had on defense, was because of the fact that I was just betting on the fact that Sam Darnold was going to choke this moment away. He wasn't going to play as bad as CJ Stroud did against the Steelers, but he was just going to have like one or two mistakes that basically would decide this game, because these two teams are that good. But now I'm looking at it, no George Kittle. I mean, it's going to be so, I don't know. If the Seahawks lose, it's really bad for them, honestly. That's the way I'm looking at it now. If I'm from the 49ers perspective, yes, you are expected to win based on the team that you have, and you're supposed to be competing. But if you look at the roster, obviously with all the injuries, you can't say that you expect them to win this game. It's just unlucky. You can't say it. They are the underdogs coming into this game. However, on the Seattle side, before the injury of George Kittle, it was kind of their game to lose. Now it's 100% their game to lose. You're in Seattle. 49ers are depleted. You've versed this team twice already in the season. you gotta take this W for this team, because if you don't take it now, again, you don't know when this opportunity is gonna come back. You don't know what the Eagles are gonna look like next year. You don't know what the Bears are gonna look like next year. You don't know what the Detroit Lions are gonna look like next year. All these teams are gonna be coming back for blood. All these teams are going to be coming back with experience, and now they're going to be coming back again and possibly better. So I'm very big on when you have your opportunity, you have to take it in NFL specifically. But I'm gonna stick with my original pick. I'm still gonna have the 49ers. I just don't know how they're gonna pull it off. I'm very doubtful for it. But I'm gonna stick with the 49ers as far as anything else goes. But that's a game I will stay away from when it comes to our prediction game. And I think I have the first pick, so I'm gonna make sure that I get the other two games rather than that 49ers Seahawks game. David's gonna have to deal with that. But let's go through these comments really quick and see what we got going on. We got Marcus. Marcus said, sounds like a movie. No matter what he did, Eric could not win a bet until his best friend David steps in. That's like prime Disney movie. That's like a prime Disney movie. D&E takes over. Imagine? Nah, let me stop. That was corny. But shout out to Jay. Jay said, what I missed, did Eric super kick David like HBK? No, David his camera just stopped working and he just left. But he texted me and he told me he's restarting his computer. So hopefully he'll be back in a couple minutes. After I read this last comment, I'm going to call him, see what's going on, and we'll keep it going from there. But David you already know, technical difficulties. I don't know. Oh, hold on. He's entered the stage. Oh, he's got the... Hold on. I'm waiting for him to get in here. There he is. David. David, how are you doing, David?
We're good. Hopefully.
What happened? Oh,
you know, it sucks when Verizon is not even your own thing and you still have bad internet. So I'm still lagging. But not only that, my camera just completely shut off, and it told me I had to restart my computer just for fun, because obviously I couldn't do that before the show. I had to do that during 18 minutes of the show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I had to.
Where's the fun in that? But
yeah,
let me go through his last comment, and I'll tell you what I just went through while he was gone. Marcus, he just said, nah, he just threw him through the barbershop window, no super kick. They're talking about how you just disappeared. They're saying that I super kicked you, like Shawn Michaels.
How bad of the bets there was, just made me disappear.
But either way, I basically ran through what I thought of the Bills and the Broncos, that matchup, and the 49ers and the Seahawks. That's where I stopped. If you want to, I basically, I got the Bills. I stuck with the 49ers because I picked them originally, but I don't feel confident in that pick anymore with all the injuries going on. But I want to give you the floor to say what you want to say about those games too. I'm gonna
you picked the 49ers first.
See, the thing is, when we made our bracket originally before the playoffs started, I picked the 49ers to beat the Seahawks. And the reason I did was because even with the injuries that they had on defense, I had Sam Darnold not having a howler like CJ Stroud, but not like basically choking in big moments that are defining the game. That's what I had him doing. And with this game, you can't do that against the 49ers. They're going to beat you. But with the loss of George Kittle, you can only bet on a man to choke so hard, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Sam Darnold is not that bad of a football player, or he's not that much of a choker, whereas I think he'll choke all this away. But 49ers are still a good team regardless. They just have that DNA in them. They got the ability to always be competing within the last couple of years. So, I mean, for what it's worth, with football, there's not much. In soccer, there's like teams win just based off like a heritage. Like, like when Madrid, not anymore, but whenever Madrid's having a bad season, they're always going to be good in Champions League. Like, that doesn't really happen in football, but that's why I'm going to have to make my reason for the 49ers to win, because they're one of the best franchises of all time. Because realistically, I don't see it happening.
I mean, the only thing I can really think of is Kyle Shanahan, because that team shouldn't have been that far in that game against the Eagles and come back and get the W. Only reason why that happens is because you have a head coach like that and players that can execute his plan. So shout out to everyone on the 49ers. They're playing great. And to go off your point, so you're sticking with the 49ers, or you went to the Seahawks as your pick? I missed that.
Well, I stick with the 49ers for right now. But I did tell them I think I get first pick on. Ooh, okay. I did get first pick on. I think I get first pick for the prediction game. So if I do, you're gonna end up with that 49ers and Seahawks game. You're definitely gonna win the game.
Right.
Let me I have to step away really quick. I just gotta do something really quick.
Yeah, we're taking turns. Eric steps away, I step away, and then we come back. But do your thing. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to discuss that prediction game that we had between the Steelers and the Texans. I know Eric's not here right now, but we gotta discuss that and get into it. Also, Texans defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers, and what seemed like a blowout game if you look at just the score, but overall, if you actually watch the game, you realize that it was similar to the New England Patriots and Chargers game, where it was close for the first half. And by close, not meaning like both teams are putting in a decent game and both of them know what they're doing, more in the sense where both of the teams don't want to win and they don't know what the hell they're doing, and just making it close based off of just turnovers and just ugly football at the end of the day. But just to give you the heads up, the Steelers, and my phone is glitching out. Perfect. The Steelers lost this game, obviously 30-6. I know, like I said, the score made it a lot bigger. And honestly, if you just look at I broke this down into what I thought and how I processed it. The Steelers lost this game based off of the Houston Texans defense and them scoring a touchdown. It could have been just the Houston Texans defense versus the offense of the Steelers, and the Houston Texans still would have won because they scored that touchdown. So that's just a crazy thought to have right there. But real quick, I had my prediction 24-17. I had the Texans winning. Texans won 30-6. So I get a point for the team. However, I do not get a point for the score. That was way off. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to go down with a bang in his last game. Well, he did. Got sacked so many times, but also he just threw that not pick six, but he threw a pick as well at the last throw of his career, which might look like to be. I also said Nico Collins going to have 65 plus receiving yards. And Nico Collins only had 21 for 3 catches because he decided that he was going to get injured. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery and he's able to come back, but it did not. It looked like he got knocked out. So I don't know how that's going to look out going into next week against New England. So I do not get a point for that. But I did say that Jalen Warren was have under 45 rushing yards, and he had 43 to end off the game. So we get 2 points, which brings our total up to 50 points, and we are officially tied with Eric again going into the divisional round of the NFL. So we got all that fun stuff going. We have more predictions today. We only have 4 games to pick from, so 2 each. It works out evenly for us. So, stay tuned for that, and we will have more picks coming to you in just a second. But just a little bit more about this game. The Houston Texans, I know Eric discussed this a little bit. I was listening to it while I was off, but it was the first time I saw the stat said CJ Stroud had 4. It was the first time a quarterback had 4 turnovers and still won a game since Eli Manning back, I think in 2015, 2016. So it's very unlikely that a quarterback has so many turnovers. He had 5 fumbles in this game. 3 were lost. And for them to still come out with the victory and be like, yeah, we're cool. We still won this game. And honestly, it's more to the fact of the Steelers just being a mediocre team, And we'll touch base on this Mike Tomlin thing in a little bit, but I just think the Steelers are just not as good. I mean, I don't think anyone expected them to be this good, but they're just not playoff. They're not a playoff team. Let's be real. Their defense is good. It held them for a little bit, but that's it. That's it. It's kind of tough.
David, I just disagree, man. I think the Steelers are a really good football team, and I just think and that's why I bet on them.
Mike Tomlin left. Yeah, that's why Mike Tomlin left.
But no, maybe not why, but that's why I bet on them. Honestly, I thought they were gonna win this game. I really thought they had it in the bag, man. But that offense just played so good.
Yeah. You still thought it was Green Bay Aaron. You thought it was Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers, right? We've got to tell you what generation we're in.
The offense played so good that they didn't even have to score a touchdown. That's how good they played.
I mean, I think a positive to look at for your future is that Mason Rudolph had a perfect QBR, 99.9. He threw one pass for 2 yards, so he got perfect.
It's over, bro. That organization. Mike Tomlin stepped down because he realized that organization made a mistake when they got Rodgers and they wasn't going to win. Yeah. And now they don't have a quarterback. It's over. Because who are they drafting?
let's get right into it because I don't really want to talk about this game. This game sucked balls. Overall,
You see how bad this shot was, though, right?
CJ Stroud sucked. 5 fumbles.
Yeah.
And the fact that they still won this game. I told everyone in the chat. I said if you look at it, the Texans offense didn't even have to show up and they still would have won the game. Their defense scored more points than the Steelers offense. So overall, like you're looking at a situation where it's just not beneficial for either side going into it. And I'm kind of scared for this New England game because I thought that I had a feeling that in my prediction, I thought my bracket, I think that Texans were going to come out with the victory. But after this game against the Steelers, I mean, I don't really know what to think because New England's defense is good too. Houston's defense is obviously the best, but New England's offense is better than Pittsburgh's offense, and they can't rely on CJ Stroud to be doing this 5 turnovers a game because if they have 5 turnovers in this game, guess where they're going? To Cancun, bro. They're going to Cancun. That's how it is.
If we're being real, CJ Stroud should already be in Cancun after that performance. He's lucky versus a dog shite team like the Steelers. He's lucky. That performance was disgusting. He was
five fumbles, 1 interception, 3 turnovers total because he lost 2 of the fumbles and he threw the pick.
By far, the worst playoff quarterback right now. CJ Stroud for sure.
Based on who's left, yeah, I can go with that. But real quick, I do want to get into these comments and then we'll talk about Mike Tomlin for a little bit. Marcus said, technology, they said, will be the future. They said, yeah, honestly, who knows? I don't even know. It could just be the computer that's like, Apple computers always run off like an airplane. Who the hell is this?
Yeah, I was like, that's what I saw. I was like, what the heck? Yo, bro.
I know damn well this is freaking AI bots, bro. Appreciate you popping out. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button.
Yo, subscribe, bro.
I know you're definitely wrong when you use that type of terminology to describe us because, nah, come on, bro.
Hey, bro, David. I don't know who Maddie is, but she think you might be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
she think you might be...
It was with an S at the end, so it means both of us.
No. Not me.
Don't throw me under the bus too. You know exactly what you're doing.
David, don't drag me down with you again, bro.
We're both. Listen, I know you can't swim, so we're both drowning at this point, bro.
Oh no,
we're screwed. Jay said we're about a month away before pitchers and catchers report. Baseball fun fact of the day. He said Wyoming State Penitentiary All-Stars. Don't believe me? Look them up. There's actual jail league All-Stars. There's no way.
Why is that even?
How do you even know this?
Yeah, like how do you, Jay? Like, where did you find this information, bro? That's what I need to know. Where did it come from?
Let's see. Wyoming State. What is it?
Right now, sell this game, bro. But I have no. I don't watch jail football, bro. That's not my forte. I don't watch jail football.
I love how the second search on the Google thing is when's the last time Wyoming executed somebody? That's not what I was trying to get at all. Yeah, it's a real team.
What'd you search up?
Wyoming State Penitentiary All-Stars.
And it said execution.
Yeah. Well, they were founded in 1911 and they got disbanded in the same year, 1911. So they didn't really have a long situation going for them. Yeah. They were 4-0. That's messed up. Why do you get rid of a team that's never lost a game?
Bro, give me a freaking break. Not us having a conversation about penitentiary. Yo, what's going on, bro?
Yo, they had a winning record. That's like honestly right now, that's like taking down, I don't know, the Broncos and be like, yeah, you guys, we're not gonna let you go farther than this. It's like, sorry.
Stop. No, it is not. No, it's just...
You should have let it go. Let it ride. See what new manager you need. Maybe Mike Tomlin would want to coach them because right now he wants to take a break from football.
Maybe people can start making money out of jail. Yeah. So make a whole league and they can make money out of jail from playing.
You don't make money. This is not college NFL, like college NILs. We're talking about them doing their time by giving entertainment to people. I feel like that would be a good league. Every jail person, in jail, every prisoner who just makes any sport.
It would get super wicked, bro.
Damn. But Maddie said, what about the Cleveland Browns? What about them?
I don't think Mike Tomlin can do that. Like
Oh, he's
I
talking about
don't
Mike
think
Tomlin. Oh,
I think she means Mike Tomlin. If that's the case, like I don't think you can like the way it happened, he stepped down. It's not like he got fired. If he got fired, different situation. But he spent basically almost his entire career. If not, did he spend his entire career in Steelers?
I believe his
Correct? Or my
entire head coaching career, 19 years with Steelers.
at the Steelers? Like you can't. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I don't even think Mike Tomlin would want to coach anyone within that division, just out of respect for the Steelers. Same way how like Xabi Alonso won't coach Manchester United because he played for Liverpool.
Which you should.
Don't worry, you got Michael Carrick today.
Yeah. We'll
You
see how
see?
that Saturday game goes. Yeah, so we'll see how that Saturday game goes with Man City.
Michael Carrick. Oh my god!
I will say, out of all the teams that are available for a head coach, I feel like Cleveland Browns are not really the ones that will be on top of your list. I believe the Giants are on top of the list, then the Falcons, and then honestly, you can put any other team under that. Probably, I don't know. Miami's probably in a similar boat than Cleveland, just because Cleveland, I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. It's very uncertain what's going on. Only thing you know is that you have one of the best. You have the defensive player of the year on that team, Myles Garrett.
I would say it like this. I'd also look out for. I know a lot of people are automatically thinking, when a coach leaves another team, you're gonna think, where's he going next? I want everyone to put in to consideration that he might just take a year off because he stepped down.
Yeah.
That job for him, in my opinion, is always locked because he keeps the Steelers relevant. He keeps them relevant and he keeps them competing all the time. No matter who is where and who is playing what position, it does not matter what name on the back of the jersey that's on the field. It matters if Mike Tomlin is the coach. He will make sure you guys get to the playoffs. And I feel like him stepping down is like, I told David this the other day, it gives me like Jurgen Klopp vibes. For people that don't know who Jurgen Klopp is, he was the manager for a soccer team called Liverpool, and he just stepped down, just out of nowhere. The job was his. He just said, I want to take a break. I want to take a break from all this. And 19 years of service, and you've done everything you can for the city. You don't really have to do much anymore. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
But real quick, I just want to say one more thing about Mike Tomlin before we stop talking about this and go into the NFL playoffs. When a guy has been one of the longest active tenured head coaches in the NFL with 19 years under his belt with one team, and he automatically just steps down after 7 years in a row just losing playoff games, right? I think a lot of people, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I truly believe this because it happened last year. Mike Tomlin brought this team, 41-year-old quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and that offense, with that defense, which is a really good defense, obviously, but that offense primarily, he brought him to win the division at a 10-7 record and hasn't had a losing season since. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but if he would have had if he didn't step down, there would be a lot of different conversations going on in all the sports media, even Pittsburgh. They would be like, Mike Tomlin's on the hot seat, right? Because they always say that every single year. They'll be like, Mike Tomlin can't get the job done in the playoffs. That's what they'll say, because I don't know if they're doing it for views or they actually believe it. I hope they don't actually believe it, because that makes no sense. Because you're talking about a head coach that's had has been there for the longest time in his career, has had a winning season for, I believe, his whole career, to have a Super Bowl under his belt, and now bring a mediocre team, mediocre offense, realistically, and bring them to win a division where 9 times out of 10, Eric, we have the AFC North either going to the Baltimore Ravens or the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm. And team-wise, let's be so real, the past years, they haven't even had a quarterback for real. The last time they had a quarterback was, in my opinion, was Ben.
Yeah.
Big Ben. That was it.
A real quarterback, the franchise guy. And realistically, they made the playoffs with Mason Rudolph. Like, no disrespect to him, but he's a backup quarterback, and they made the playoffs. So, like, realistically, I am a firm believer in this, that if he never stepped down, if he was still a head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you would hear the media go, oh, Mike Tomlin, we need to start changing. Something needs to happen. He's on the hot seat. And now, all of a sudden, he steps down, and now we're looking at it like, Mike Tomlin, Yeah, he made the right decision. He saw no future with this team. Why don't we just give this man his flowers and realize that he's probably one of the greatest coaches to coach a team and consistently make the playoffs with a team
Mm-hmm.
that is not up to the standards every single year, especially this year. We went into the season. We said, what are the Steelers going to finish in? We both said third place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what do? They win the division. So Mike Tomlin deserves all the praise. And honestly, it would have been because last year I saw the same thing with the headlines. Mike Tomlin is going to get fired. Like, relax, chill out. This guy's not going to get fired. He is one of the best coaches in the NFL. Like, he deserves all of his praise. And honestly, for him to step down on his own merit pretty much goes to show that he saw that there's no future left with this team. And there's no point of him either another year of him hearing the media talk crap about him. You know?
I just find it wild how, like, yes, I understand, after a certain type of success, you want to blame the coach and whatever, but like, you really go look back at the rosters that he had. Like, Mike Tomlin never had a roster that was better than the Ravens in the past couple of years in those playoff runs. He didn't. Like, Mike Tomlin, they always wanted it's always, oh, he can't win in the first round. Always can't win in the first round. His team was never built to win in the first round.
Yeah.
Like, if we really look at it, like, his teams was, you never thought the Steelers was contenders. What, with Kenny Pickett? Yo, come on, bro. Mason Rudolph, when Russ was there, maybe when Justin Fields was there, like, they've ran the QB carousel already. And then they end up with Aaron Rodgers at 42 years old, 41 years old. What was you expecting? Oh, because we got DK Metcalf, now we have a good offense. No, the defense has been good for years on years now. We know this. But the offense does not add up. It's not good enough. You clearly saw it against the Texans on Monday. That offense, what was the score? 30-6?
30-6.
Like, they couldn't put up a touchdown. Let that sink in. The offensive line, trash.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro. You only can do so much as a coach. Even if the play calls might be tough as it is, you're getting destroyed. Bro, there's only so much you can do. Especially in football.
Yeah, I feel like I just wanted to bring that up because I feel like he deserves a lot more praise than what he's getting in the media right now. He brought a mediocre team, mediocre offense to win a division and make the playoffs. I feel like we really got to set that in. We got to let that sit because I don't care what the score is. They get blown out every single first round. Don't matter. He brings teams that shouldn't even be in the playoffs to all of a sudden making a playoff game. And that's already an accomplishment by itself. So I think there's more respect than that because I don't know if you disagree with me on that, but I feel like if he didn't step down, we would have heard him on the hot seat by media.
Yeah. But we heard it. We hear it every single year.
Yeah.
It's been the same story. He just stepped down this time. Yeah. It's one of three things in my opinion. Either one, he didn't want to deal with the team anymore. Two, he wants to take a break. Or three, the team was going to fire him, and for PR reasons, they staged it as him stepping down. Because I also think that's what happened with Xabi Alonso too.
Yeah, that did. I think so. I agree with that.
Like, I think they were going to fire him, and then they were like, let's just label it as, let's just put it out in the media as this so you don't get as much flack when it does happen, and we don't get as much flack. And that's also like a love relationship between the coach and the organization. They understand. They get it. But
I mean, and go back on your thing of him stepping down. There was a report saying that he's going to step away from football for a little bit. So
it makes sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, granted, he has a son that plays for Boston College, I believe, who's a wide receiver. So he wants to watch him play. So see what happens.
He might come back. He might come back and try to take the coach's job, whoever of that team.
Nepotism, like a LeBron James.
No. He goes back to the Steelers as the head coach. He's like, all right, let's draft my son.
Yeah, I also think the fact is that he saw no future because realistically, you look at the Steelers, they're in a gray area. Like we talk about these gray area teams that don't really have no future. That team really has no future. Like they're good. They're too good to get a top first overall pick to draft the top prospect, but they're also not that good where they can't win anything in the playoffs. So like they're in a weird position where it's like, yeah, like we don't know what we're gonna do. We have no franchise quarterback. Mason Rudolph is our only quarterback on the depth chart. We don't know what Aaron Rodgers is gonna do, and that's all we have. You know,
And who you gonna pick up?
You're
Who's
not-
coming to Pittsburgh?
who knows?
Lamar? Imagine.
Lamar. Marcus says, "Drop that deuce, big man." Hey, yo, what is that even from?
What the heck?
The heck? Mike Tomlin's in the building. Shout out to Mike Tomlin.
Oh,
Thank
probably
you for
talking to
listening
me
us, bro.
because I had to go. I didn't have to drop
Oh.
the deuce, bro. This guy.
Mike Tomlin, appreciate you for popping out. Thank you for taking this time out. He said, "Gentlemen, Pittsburgh was cool, but the new profile pic says it all." Oh my god, is that the Ravens?
Is it the Ravens?
It's the Ravens.
Yo, Mike. Mike. Actually, I wouldn't be bad, but like, no, I'm okay. I don't like that's just such traitor-esque vibes. Why would he ever do that?
I don't think he would leave to go to another. But speaking of the Ravens, Eric, I saw a report from the owner. He even said it on an interview that he fired John Harbaugh on the phone. Yeah, that's bad. He didn't even like sit down with him that day. He just called him and said, "Yeah, you got to go." Like you couldn't even wait until the next day to see him.
These guys are some cold pricks.
Messed up. You had a coach that's been there for, I think he's the second longest active tenured head coach behind Mike Tomlin.
Won you a Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, and then you don't even meet him face to face to tell him that he lost his job. You got to call him. That's like texting somebody that you want to break up.
Yeah, what a right douchebag. Insane. Yeah,
messed up. What are we up to? Jay said, "I am a history and baseball nerd. So the team was made up of murderers and such who were told that if they keep winning, their execution dates will be pushed back." Honestly, that's a good incentive. But I love how they just dismantled the team. Once they saw they were winning too much, they're like, "All right, Bobby, we got to cut out this team so they don't get their dates pushed back."
Yeah. They're like, cut this team off because now they're just gonna survive for the rest of their life. They're playing like their life matters, literally.
Yeah, who are they versing though?
I don't know.
Like little league kids. Yeah,
imagine they bring in like other football teams, like high school teams, and they beat up on them.
Damn. I said they were a team of murderers. Oh wow, and then other sordid criminals. Listen, they had everything, I guess.
Wow, they split the teams up within crime. Insanity.
They had diversity, right? Marcus says Tomlin just gave you all the scoop. Yeah, but Mike Tomlin's not telling us the truth. Let's see if we got more. He said, no bot. I wouldn't be seen dead in Cleveland unless it was a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert. Damn. Just wait for it to appear in Pittsburgh at that point.
No, bro, it's not, dude. Cleveland. I don't know who wants to coach Cleveland right now, to be honest with you.
Not me. Mike Tomlin says, appreciate the praise and deserve the hate from Monday, but when your 42-year-old quarterback is tripping balls and seeing dancing lizards, you ain't gonna win.
Also, when his wrist is freaking broken and he's getting tackled every single play. And
he has no offensive line. That's a big one. Mike Tomlin says, nah, my son garbage. I ain't watching his trash ass. I love the support. I love the support.
Let me look up Tomlin and see if someone pops up.
What do you mean, like his son?
Yeah, on ESPN.
I don't think so.
He should. Hold on. Boston? No, this is a girl. No. What the heck? Oh, he doesn't exist, bro. He lies. There's a... Oh, my God. How do you even say his name? Naquan Tomlin on the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Naquan Tomlin, bro.
That's not him.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, bro.
But
the Nets suck. What the heck is going on?
That's why you got to bet on the Pelicans to win.
I should have, right?
Real quick, guys, we have our just in time for our bracket NFL Week 20 or divisional round, like you like to call it. We're gonna get into our predictions where we have 4 perfect games left, so 2 and 2 each exactly. I said no.
I get first pick, right? No,
you got first pick last time.
No, I didn't.
You did. You picked the Bills and Jags.
David, no, I did not. Yeah. You're lying. Wait, what was your prediction?
Oh, you were gone. I told everyone before, but just give you an update.
Oh, no.
Eric. Eric, we got 50-50. We're tied. I got 2 points from that last one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Texans
my
winning
God.
and Jalen Warren under 65 rushing yards. He had 43.
What? You so trash.
There
So
we go.
garbage.
There we go. We're tied 50-50 going into the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Are you ready?
David, you're lying, bro. I did not get first pick last time. Let me get first pick right now.
You did. No, you don't get first pick right now. All right,
David,
what game are
please.
you eyeing, bro? What game are you eyeing?
It's not what game I'm eyeing. It's what game I'm not. I don't want to pick.
What game do you
And
not want to pick?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, I have a feeling
Okay, so why are you asking me?
because I want a clarification.
No. All right,
Guys,
go ahead, pick first. Whatever, bro.
bro, here we go. Ooh, I don't know. This is kind of tough. I wish I had more time. I
I
mean,
literally know what 2 games I want. I know what 2 games I want, bro.
you know exactly what 2 games you want.
Yes, I know exactly what 2 games I want.
Really? Why?
I'm trying to win. I
Yes, you're
want
gonna
to
go
win.
with the easiest matchups, but I don't know what's the easy matchup no more.
What? There's no easy matchups.
Easier matchup.
In my head, it just logically, I know what I want, and the best thing to help me win.
Well, you gotta love a man that knows what he wants. Let's go with just because I'm a fan of this guy and this quarterback. Let's go Bills and Broncos.
I'll take that. I like that first pick for you.
Bills away going up against the Broncos. Just because I don't want my Josh Allen hype to die down, I'm gonna go Josh Allen day.
Okay.
Buffalo Bills again. They're not favorited right now. They were actually not.
What?
Yeah, they're not favored.
Oh no.
By only half of 1.5 points, so it's not terribly bad. But the
That's
money line
crazy.
is minus 105 for the Bills and minus 115 for the Broncos. Broncos are 8-1 at home on the season. Poof.
All right. Hold on. 8-1 at home against who? Let's find out.
Eric, he's trying to
Here
find
we
the
go.
fraudulent.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Let me double check this because no, this is when they're at Indianapolis. So when they're at the bottom, they're home. They beat the Titans. Wow. They beat the Bengals. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
They beat the Giants. Oh, crazy. They beat the Cowboys, another team that's not in playoffs. Wow. They beat the Raiders, another team that's not in playoffs. They beat the Chiefs. Did Patrick Mahomes play this game? Hold on.
Probably. But he's been
Yes, he
playing
did.
dog water.
He was playing like trash, but they beat the Chiefs. Okay, first credible one. They beat the Packers in December, which I'm pretty sure who's his face was still there or didn't get hurt yet. What's his name? Michael Parsons?
Micah?
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, he played as
No,
well.
he got hurt that game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. They didn't. Never mind. They beat the Chargers.
Okay, who cares?
We all know how that went with
Yeah.
the Patriots the other day. And those are the teams that they beat.
And who do they lose to?
Oh, that was only home. By the way, that was all those home games. Who they lose to this season?
They lost one game home, and I have it on my number.
Oh, I'm glad you caught that because I caught that too. Actually, they lost to the Jaguars.
Jaguars, and who did the Bills beat last week in Jacksonville?
Give me a freaking break, bro. If the Bills lose this, Josh Allen doesn't deserve a Super Bowl. There's no way.
I'm gonna go. I like the Broncos. I think they have a great head coach, Sean Payton. Although I don't really like him that much, he's a great head coach. Bo Nix, I like him as a quarterback. But Josh Allen, I've been saying this is his year. I feel like he has the path to the Super Bowl. And he played like Superman in Jacksonville. I can't go against him. After that performance in Jacksonville, getting hurt that many times, there's like photos of him limping in the locker room. He'll give it his all. He has like probably 25 concussions. Who knows? But we know he's going to put another Superman performance because that's what he needs to beat this team in that defense. Let's go. Buffalo Bills take the W. We're going to go
What's the score?
28-24.
Okay, it's close.
28-24 Buffalo. It's going to be close.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Josh Allen having 2+ touchdowns and 200 total yards.
Make it 3.
Oh, I
Make
can't.
it 3.
Can't go up an octave
Yeah,
yet.
you can make it 3.
No,
He had
not
3
yet.
last game. No, he had 4 last game, right?
Yeah. He had 4.
Make
He
it,
had 3.
make
He
it
had 3.
3.
He had
Make it
3.
3. Why not?
I can't.
Oh my gosh, this guy doesn't want to go balls to the wall. Why not?
Actually, did they reverse the Broncos in this game in the season?
I do not know. I did not check.
That honestly should have been the first thing I checked.
I don't believe so.
They did not.
First matchup.
First
Fresh.
matchup. What a great time to have the first matchup. No.
Yes. No better time to be honest with you.
I'll check one more thing before I say something.
Dave,
they're going.
Dave, go 3 touchdowns,
No,
buddy.
I can't.
David, go 3 touchdowns.
No, we're gonna go 2 touchdowns, and then we're gonna go with.
What are you saying?
The Broncos side. I'm trying to think of who I would go with on the Broncos because this is Bo Nick's second ever playoff game, right? And
First time being in the divisional round, right?
First time being in the divisional round, I believe, because I think he lost last year in the wild card. I forgot to who.
And it's for his home game, his first home game too, correct?
That's true. I mean, you're going up against a Denver defense that ranked second in total yards allowed this season in the regular season, but they ranked top 10 in passing yards allowed, and in rushing yards allowed, they ranked second. So this is a team that's pretty tough. But also, guess who ranked first in rushing yards per game?
The Buffalo Bills.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
In yards allowed. And guess what the Buffalo Bills did against them? They ran over them in a sense. Josh Allen did. So I like that pick. I'm going to go with let's go with Bo Nix.
Wait. Just want to let you know.
Yeah.
The team that they lost to last year was Buffalo.
Buffalo. There we go.
31-7. So there's history.
Oh, this is like it makes all signs everyone thinking that Broncos will come back and get a redemption game. No, I feel like that's perfect lined up right there.
Yeah, pick it. Yeah.
I already made my choice.
We're
gonna go Bo Nix. He's gonna have over 200 yards passing, or 200. Yeah, 200 yards passing.
You want to add like a 2 plus touchdowns in there?
I'm not too confident in him. I honestly think he can either have a fantastic game or a game that butt cheeks.
Hey man, you said they're gonna score 24 points. That's at least 3 touchdowns.
I'll give you at least one
somewhere. Why don't you just throw 2 in there? Plus 2.
No. We're good. 200 plus passing yards.
So who scored those touchdowns? But who scored those touchdowns?
Who knows? We'll find out.
It'll be Bo Nix. Come on.
Imagine the running back scores 3 touchdowns himself.
I mean, it's possible. Just red zone touchdowns, you know.
True. But that's my pick.
All right. I'll go to my next pick. The game all these games really you just shouldn't bet on, guys. Bet responsibly.
Well, Eric, if it's you should bet, and we bet the other side.
No. This guy, bro. Let me get Bears versus Rams.
Oh, that's a game I did not want to pick. I was scared of that one.
You didn't want to pick that one.
I don't know why. I had a feeling.
Well, Welder's friend said Rams 35-7. Yo, this guy.
Damn. Okay. We see.
Rams won 34-31 last game. Bears won 31-27 last game. They have not versed each other this season, correct?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Let's double check that. Because that does matter.
No.
Oh, yeah, the first time. Okay. I'm going to pick the Rams because I have the Rams win the Super Bowl. Okay?
Okay.
The way this goes down is the real question.
So you're picking the Rams even though Caleb Williams had a career game last year in the second half against the Packers. It came down from 18. And then also the Rams had a weird game against the Panthers.
I'm not falling for that because the Packers pulled their pants down and was like, oh no, what do we do? Doesn't mean they should do that to the Rams, bro. And secondly, I think the Rams are going to get better as the playoffs go on. And also, thirdly, the Panthers was like one of the only teams, or not the only teams, but one of the teams that gave the Rams difficulty during the regular season. They had previous experience on how to play them. There's a lot of factors that go into that. For me, I got the Rams. It's just a matter of how much they score.
Who knows?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I reckon the Rams go. Is it perfect? No, it can't be. Okay, let me think this through really quick. I'm gonna say 31. Wait. No, it's got to come down to like the last. I'm going to say 31-27. The same score of the Bears game, but the Bears lose. And the reason, now granted, I want you guys to understand as well, I'm not disrespecting the Bears. I think this game, the only difference is the Rams are going to hold on to the lead. I think they're going to come out, they're going to get an early lead like they did against the Panthers, and they're going to do the same thing to the Bears, and they're just going to hold their lead this time. It's gonna be that's gonna be a solid difference between the two.
Okay.
Caleb Williams will play well, but he's not ready for prime time. This is Matthew Stafford's year. That's my MVP right there.
Okay.
Let me go with Matthew Stafford. No, actually, I want to go Puka Nacua.
Puka.
Give me Puka Nacua for 60. Oh my God, this is dangerous though. But he's gonna catch one, surely. Surely he catches one. Not surely he catches one because they have freaking Coker running. No, not Coker. If Coker can run laps around that defense and then freaking Romeo Dobbs and Christian Watson, whoever's on that Packers team, can catch touchdowns over there too. Puka Nacua is going to have at least 60 plus receiving yards and a touchdown.
60 plus receiving yards and a touchdown?
Yes.
Okay.
And then on the other end, I'll go Mr. Caleb Williams. I don't think he's going to have... I don't want to go on his turnovers. What do you have last game? Let me see something. How many passing? How many yards?
360 yards passing, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. That was the first thing I thought of. I want to go 300 plus yards for Caleb Williams total. Rushing and passing. I think he's going to have one of those games again. He's just going to lose this time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Welder friend said, didn't the Bears have 6 points through 3 quarters? Yeah, but they showed up in the fourth quarter.
Actually, no. The Bears had 3 points for 3 quarters. They got their 6 point in the fourth, I believe. Or am I bugging? Was it? Did they? Let me. I can just check
now. I'm not too sure.
I'll just check right here. Here we go. No, the Bears scored. They scored their 6 point, if you will, in the third quarter.
Yeah, it was 21-6 at one point in the game.
I'm sorry. The Rams are not going to choke that away. I don't believe in that.
I don't know. Former Super Bowl champs. I wouldn't think that they do that. I like it, Eric. Last two. One for me, one for you.
All right, just do me a favor. Actually, this is a lose, but there's one I just don't want. There's one I actually don't want. The other one, I'll take it. It'll be difficult, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do with these picks. I'm going to be honest with you.
You know what to do. Just pick the one that I don't want.
Oh, wow.
Come on. Let's do it. Here we go. Mr. Rodriguez. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do this.
I'm like shaking right now.
Why?
Guys, this means everything. I don't want to. I have 5-point lead. I have to win this.
This is so tough.
Dave.
What? It's all right, Eric. What happened?
Come on, man. You know what's crazy? You're gonna get the first. You're gonna be able, for the Super Bowl. You're gonna be able to pick the first one.
Ooh.
You like, and I'm knowing me. I'm gonna try to make it interesting, and I'm not gonna try to pick the same thing as you. But it depends on what the score is at the time.
It's only one game.
You get first dibs.
I do. I'm checking one thing, then I'll move on. Oof, yo, this is tough. This sucks. This
Come on,
sucks.
David.
Okay, let's do it. 49ers versus Seahawks.
I didn't want that game. I appreciate you.
I didn't
I
want the
actually
Houston Texans New England game.
I really don't want any of them, but like I'll explain my reasoning once you're done giving your prediction.
So last time these two teams versus each other, it was in San Francisco, and the Seattle won the division with that game, and they beat them 13-3. All these games this season against them, the two games that they played, have all been low scoring games. So it has not been a high scoring affair between any of them. I love the 49ers. I think they've been putting up a great fight this season. But without George Kittle, I don't know how much this team has. But they have Kyle Shanahan, and they have a creative book, a playbook. So that's all you really need. And a team that has momentum and confidence. Bro, this is a tough decision.
I'm waiting for you to pick it so I can tell you why I chose what I chose.
I'm going to go Seahawks take the dub. They're home.
You going against your bracket?
No, my bracket had Seahawks going through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
my bracket had Seahawks going. Yeah, had Seahawks versus the Rams in the NFC Championship.
Okay.
I'm going Seahawks take it through.
The score. I don't know.
It's tough. I'm gonna go 24-21.
Close game. Okay.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns from each side. Okay.
We're gonna go JSN 70+ receiving yards, which honestly is not good because in 2 games that he played against them, he has not hit that number. And then we're gonna go with CMC, their best player on that offense. He got to have somewhat of a game in order to make it competitive. But when you look at Seattle's defense in the regular season, top 3, number 3 in rushing yards allowed, and top 5 in passing yards allowed. So they have been consistent. They're one of the best defenses. That's why I have Seattle taking this dub. But we're gonna go CMC at least. This is tough, Eric, bro. This is tough.
You gotta make a decision, David. Hey,
I know.
No pressure. We are tied though.
I know we're tied.
No
That's
pressure.
That's why there's a lot of pressure.
No. Just pick CMC under 20 yards.
We're gonna go CMC over
Under.
over 85+ total yards.
No. Under 20 yards.
CMC over 85+. There we go.
Oh my gosh, man.
Gotta have a good game.
So, really quick, the reason I did not want the Broncos and Bills, I did not want the Seahawks and 49ers. My first reason, it was specifically for the Seahawks 49ers. I didn't want to go against my bracket, even though I think my bracket is wrong now because of the injuries. But I did not want to
100%.
That's what I'm saying. And I wanted to stay that way. So I didn't want to have to come on the podcast and bet because I would have picked the 49ers. I would have fully picked the 49ers because I wanted my bracket to be correct. But I think that's wrong now. So I didn't want to contradict myself in that. So you took that away from me. That made my life a lot easier. Secondly, all these games are difficult to pick, in my opinion. The logical standpoint that I chose, I don't know if it really means anything or not. The 2 games that David picked, we view the postseason and the regular season as 2 different seasons, like 2 different modes. If that's the case, the 2 games that you picked, we have not seen those 2 teams play in the postseason yet. I have the most data on the 2 games that I picked on those teams. Because I know they've both been in a high-pressure situation already. They've both been through a playoff game already. They know exactly what's going on. Both teams have been away and home in that sense. Like, in other words, the Texans have already played away, and they're going to be playing away again. And the Rams already played away, and they're going to be playing away again. Versus the other team, the home teams, vice versa. Everything, I have the most knowledge on these teams, basically. So I feel as if I can make the best decision with these teams. That's why I wanted those teams or those games. But then again, that all I just said could have been a hunk of junk. All that could mean absolutely nothing. So we'll see what happens. Give me Texans versus Patriots. Texans were 130-6, Patriots 116-3, right?
19-3.
19-3. Both of the worst playoff games. They're the winners of those.
16-3. 16-3. You're right. My bad.
See, I want to pick the Texans so bad because I don't want the Patriots to win.
Yeah.
My bracket tells me that if I'm 100%, I got to stick with my bracket. The Patriots are going to win this game.
You had the Patriots winning?
Yes, I have the Patriots winning this game. I'm
Why
pretty
don't-
sure.
I thought you had the Texans winning.
Let me check.
Go check, because I'm pretty sure you had the Texans winning.
Oh, no! I have
Yeah.
the Texans winning.
There you go.
Oh, farts!
I was like, we agreed on that too. The AFC Championship game.
Farts! Oh, my God. But CJ Stroud stinks. Oh,
He does.
CJ stinks. How are
Yeah,
they
go
going
against
to
your bracket now.
Wait, I ran into the same issue then. Oh no, it was a lose-lose. Oh, David, I don't know what to do. David, I don't know what to do.
You said it your best. You saw both of these teams play already, so you go based off of that. That
Crap.
prediction bracket was made before you saw any of these teams play.
Okay.
'Cause
No, I had
they versed two teams that honestly it was not really a game where you
bad.
could really pick anything out of that.
I really think CJ Stroud's gonna do the same exact thing he did against the Steelers. That's the problem.
God.
Like I really think CJ's gonna be poop this whole game. But
oh my gosh.
I don't think the Patriots. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna say Texans win. I'm gonna stick with my bracket. I'm gonna stick with the bracket. I'm gonna stick with the bracket. I have to. But the score, great googly muggly. The score is going to be. This game is going to suck so bad.
It is.
The score is gonna be like. The score's gonna be. I don't even believe that. I'm lying. I don't even believe that. $23-17.
No Texans
Yeah.
23-17.
No. Oh my God, they suck. Yeah, 23. Oh God, they suck though. 23-17.
Oh my.
It's either 23-17 or 20-17. One of the two.
Texans.
Yes, the Texans. I'm picking the Texans.
Okay.
CJ Stroud, 1+ turnover for sure. I'm confident in that.
I feel like that's you put that on a parlay. Put it on DraftKings right now.
It's definitely favored at this point. It's definitely. Let me see. Let me see what it says on DraftKings. They have to have it available.
And press confirm bet.
Wait, let me see. No. You're not Uno reversing my freaking stuff.
Derek, the curse isn't real. We know this, right?
Oh, that's why you try to bet off of me? Yeah, okay, buddy. Where
Curse
is
ain't
CG?
real.
I said CG. They don't even have an option to pick interceptions. Or they don't even have the option. Whatever.
Might not even be up yet.
And then for the Patriots, you know what it is? I say I have the most knowledge on the Patriots, but I didn't get to watch the Patriots game. But the thing is, I know the score of it. I know what I know they played like trash. That's the only thing I know. Like both teams were just really bad, and they don't have to. They're not versing an easy offensive line this time. It's not going to be as easy just to break them down.
For an interception, CJ Stroud, it's for yes or no. That's how the FanDuel works. Minus 125 for yes. It's favored.
Wow, that's so sad.
You can make a lot of money with that one.
Drake May did that. Hold on. Bro, why does everyone want to text me during the podcast? It's actually so annoying.
You're popular.
No, I'm not. I literally get no text during the day. Calm. So quiet. Let me go. I'm gonna go Drake May. I'm gonna go Drake May.
Okay.
I'm gonna be ballsy. He's also gonna have a turnover.
Drake May 1 turnover.
1+ turnover for both of them.
Wow,
it's gonna be a shite show.
Turnovers.
It's gonna be a shite show. It's gonna be a shite show.
All right. Imagine both of them play the most fantastic game of their lives and no turnovers.
I cried because at that point I'm just gonna lose. I'm just gonna lose. Hey man, but listen, if we hang out Saturday, we'll be able to watch 2 of your predictions, and then we'll watch.
That's the one thing I'm pissed off about is that the fact that both of my games are gonna happen on one day. So it's either I did really good or
Or
really
did
bad.
really bad.
Yeah.
You'll find out. You'll find out one day.
A lot of pressure. But real quick, Marcus, he said my man backed him up in a corner like a black man in a horror movie.
Who?
You
Baby?
were saying all that stuff about like I didn't want to pick this game because it matched my bracket. Then all of a sudden you checked it and they said it didn't match your bracket, and you're like,
oh my god, it's a lose. These games are too good. It's always, man. As much as I say I hate football, football is so much fun towards the end of the season. Like you do get upset that football is about to end when it gets there because nothing like playoff football, man. Nothing like playoff football.
Playoff football is crazy. He said the clout of hearing the ding live on D&E Takeover. What is that?
What ding?
What ding?
Oh, my text message.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, he's got a lot of clout. Me?
No,
my phone? No one.
No.
The only notification I got popped up right here is Dallas versus Denver.
Oh my god, man.
And I like Denver. I like Dallas as a team. So Dallas is one of my favorite teams on ESPN because that's when Luka was on it. So I get to know when Luka was playing, and now I just never changed it. So.
You gotta get rid of that now. You gotta change it to the Lakers. The Lakers suck though.
I ain't gonna lie. Luka, they won yesterday against the Hawks.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in none of that, bro.
They're not a top team right now.
I just hope LeBron doesn't retire after this year. I hope he goes on a retirement tour. I just really want that for him. I want that for everyone else. I feel like that'd be the best situation.
The way he's playing, he should retire.
D&E watch along? I don't know, man. I don't know.
With unlimited chicken parms.
No.
Eric, chicken parm. Eric, we're ordering chicken parm.
No, we're freaking not.
Yes, we are. We got to give him a chance.
No, we do not. No, we simply do not. F that chicken parm.
It'll be a 1-year anniversary.
1 year, my balls, bro. We're not eating no freaking chicken parm, bro. I'll never touch that. I will eat chicken parm, just never with David ever again. It's bad juju.
Oh my god, bro, we're good. I talked to the people.
No, you didn't. I know you didn't.
I did it.
Oh my gosh.
What do you call it? Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to talk about one thing. I want to go into the games a little bit, just to give we did our predictions, but I just want to do a quick little highlight, 1 minute each, to really get into these games and talk about what the X factors are, what the things players to watch out for, and what needs to be done for these teams to get a victory. And honestly, we'll start off with the first game on Saturday with the Buffalo Bills and the Broncos. Broncos #1 seed. They finished off with a season record of 14-3, 8-1 at home. And they go up against the Bills, who honestly had not one of the best seasons they've had in the last 5 years, where you're looking at a situation while you have their heads on your head.
Zion just postered the hell out of Nick Claxton.
But Zion's still playing?
Yeah,
I thought he was out with an obese issue.
Yeah, dude, you backed him down, hop step, yams in his mouth. Crazy. All right, go ahead.
But you got the Bills, who were 5-3 away. They finished off with a 12-5 record. Not really the best regular season they had. Didn't win the division, which was definitely a big L for them. But realistically, they sitting right now with the momentum. They just won their first playoff game against Jacksonville in Jacksonville. So they have some momentum going on right now. I just want to hear some key thoughts about what each team needs to do to get the victory and who your X factor is for each.
I mean, my X factor is pretty clear. It's Josh Allen. You know what I mean? Josh Allen, this Bill team lives and dies on Josh Allen's hand. It's as simple as that. He just needs to be the Superman version of himself, and they'll win the game. As far as the Broncos go, X factor, I can't think of anyone specifically as an X factor because I don't think Bo Nix is an X factor. That's easy to say, obviously if Bo Nix has a good game, they have a chance to win. I look at it more in the sense of, if that defense can somehow slow down Josh Allen just a little bit, enough for their offense is good enough to score. We know that much. But that defense is gonna have to be locked in the whole game because if you're telling me that the Jaguars are better than the Broncos and they beat the Broncos and the way the Bills beat the Jags, bro, at this point, like it doesn't matter who's the X factor. It doesn't like they're just not gonna win no matter what.
Yeah.
But I would go. I know it's not a person, but I'd opt as just the defense as a whole from that Denver Broncos team, which is a very good defense. So there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have Buffalo Bills winning this game. Overall, I feel like you look at the X factor. Obviously, is Josh Allen. We said this in the regular season. We said this before the playoffs even started. Josh Allen needs to have a Superman performance every single game in order for him to make the Super Bowl. And he had that against Jacksonville. Let's see if he can do it against the Broncos. And realistically, it can happen. It has happened, and it can happen. Broncos, the only downside they have is not as much experience as a Bills team compared to the Bills team. So that's the only downside. Other than that, they're better at them in pretty much almost every single category this season, so especially defense. That when your defense is ranked second in the NFL based off of total yards allowed, it's a scary defense. But my X factor for the defense is the defense for the Broncos. Nick Bonito led the team in sacks at 14. I'm looking at Patrick Surtain, one of the best corners in the NFL. Like if those guys are on their A game, it's over. Like it's over. Josh Allen can't complete a pass, and they can't come out with the victory. So overall, I think there's an X factor for either team. But I got the Bills taking this one.
Fair enough.
You move on all the way to the 49ers and Seahawks game, where I obviously had the Seahawks winning this game, but Seahawks finished off with the first seed in the NFC, division rivals. They finished off with a record of 14-3. They are officially 6-2 at home, going against the 49ers, who are 7-2 away with a record of 12-5 on the season. They versed each other both in the regular season, 1-1 record. They won both of their each team won both of their games away. So definitely crazy to see how this goes. What's your X factor for Seattle right now?
The Seattle one is pretty self-explanatory. Mr. JSN, I'm looking straight at you. This offense will not be able to succeed without him, or this offense won't be able to win this game without JSN being the player that he's been all season. They need offensive player of the year version of JSN. They need a massive, massive performance from him in order to come out with this victory. And because honestly, I truthfully believe that Sam Darnold might there's gonna be a couple hiccups in the game, and someone within that offense needs to stay consistent, and that person is going to be JSN, and that's why I have him as an X factor. When he's on, no one on that field can stop him, especially with that injured defense. No one on the field can stop him in that sense. On the other side of things, on the 49ers, it's tough. I want to say Brock Purdy. I don't want to say CMC because I think CMC is going to deliver regardless. I want to say Brock because Brock's going to have a game of his life because I don't expect that defense to hold up. Even though both games that they versus each other it's been low scoring, I truthfully don't expect that defense to hold up when they see them again.
Yeah.
And Brock, without George Kittle, Brock's going to have to find a way to be a great quarterback and get everyone involved, as he normally does, to be honest with you. But he's have to take it to another level in order to find this victory.
Fair enough. Then you're looking at Seattle. I think you say JSN, obviously one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, but I'm going to go Sam Darnold, the guy who has to throw the ball to him, because JSN can only do so much without Sam throwing it to him. And Sam has a big X on his back right now because of the inconsistencies he's had in the playoffs, and now to come up clutch and produce this and put up a good game and give JSN your best player the ball is going to be up in his hands. I think that's a big key for them to get the W. Also, 49ers, you said Brock Purdy, I say CMC. I think tit for tat for that one.
You're opposite.
Yeah, I think CMC needs to have a great game because when you versed the last time against Seattle, he only had 23 rushing yards, and that's not going to be enough to get the job done against the Seattle defense. So I think he's going to have to step up, have a great game in order to keep it close. He's best player on the offense. You know?
I respect it, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Sunday, Texans, Patriots, 3 p.m. game.
Bro.
What are we thinking?
We already know the X factor is for the freaking Texans, bro. It's CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Just don't fumble 5 times and don't throw 15 picks, and you'll win the game. Genuinely.
Don't turn over the ball that much.
It is so crazily simple for him. Just
Yeah,
play a decent game. You don't even have
that's
to
it.
have a great game. You could have a game with one passing touchdown and a bunch of passing yards, and you will win the game. Just don't turn the ball over. Just don't do it, and your defense will take care of the rest. That defense is so good.
Mhm.
As far as the Patriots go, I mean, again, it's I feel like it's so easy to pick the quarterbacks, but like again, it is Drake May. You're talking about the guy that came in this season, turned the Patriots' expectations around. Not only that, won the division. Not only that, also was an MVP candidate as well. They need that MVP version of you this game. There's a lot of talk around, obviously, the Patriots being frauds. Obviously, the Patriots not versing any good teams in the regular season. This is the time to prove it. This is the time
Yeah.
to prove it wrong. Prove everyone else wrong. And that's going to come straight from Drake May because Drake May's name is tied exactly to those wins. So it's going to be Drake May versus CJ Stroud.
Well said. I agree with that. And honestly, to piggyback off the Drake May thing, after having a not as bad of a first game as CJ Stroud, obviously, but he didn't have one of his better games. He threw a pick. It was a little shaky in the first half, but to find a form in the second half, he got away with that because it was versing the Chargers. Against another team, we don't know if he can get away with that. So he needs to be pulling up and being the best MVP form that he has been all season for this team. And then for the last one, Rams versus Bears, 6:30 game on Sunday. What we think? Bears home, X factors.
Oh my god, man. This is rough. This one's also rough because the Rams have so many X factors that you can go with either you can go with I'm thinking one of two, obviously. It's the two obvious that you were that everyone else would be thinking. I want to pick Puka though. And the reason I want to pick Puka, this is a little bit more in depth. What I saw Puka do to the Panthers in the first quarter was insane to me. If Puka can do that at any point in this game, I think this game is chalked up. If they cannot slow Puka down, Puka's the best wide receiver in the league right now. It's that simple. It's the same energy I gave JSN, but a better version, in my opinion. I think Puka is slightly better than JSN. Puka seems inevitable right now, the way he's playing football. And if they can't slow him down, it doesn't matter what happens offensively. They're going to at least push the ball on the field every single time. As far as the other side, with the Bears, I mean, it's Caleb Williams, and it's not close. Caleb Williams was the sole reason, again, why that Bears team was able to come back, and make that incredible comeback in the fourth quarter. He's going to have a perfect game, and he's also not going to have that many turnovers like he did against the Packers. That was another big factor because, listen, the Packers are a good football team, don't get me wrong. They was good enough to go 21 zip on them, but you're not versing the Packers anymore. This Rams team, we're talking about one of the best offenses in the regular season in general, and had a great offensive outing against the Panthers. They're coming to Ford Field, I believe, right? Ford Field.
No. It's
Not
not
Ford Field. I'm
Field
tripping.
where the Lions play.
The Lions. Soldier Field. Thank you. They're coming to Soldier Field, and they're gonna put a lot of points in your head, whether you like it or not. It's not gonna that defense is not holding that offense. It's as simple as that. But Caleb could be the answer to be able to constantly combat back with great offense as well. And they proved it against the Packers, but I don't know, man. It's gonna take something special out of Caleb Williams in order for them to pull this off.
I agree. My X factors are slightly different, and I think they're not the ones that people expect. For both teams, I feel like it's the X factors are the head coach. I feel like this is more of a head coach battle. This is Sean McVay versus Ben Johnson more than we're looking at the actual players versing. I feel like whoever calls a better game is going to have a successful game and win the game most likely. So I'm looking at it. Sean McVay is an excellent head coach. Ben Johnson has been an excellent head coach this season. So I'm very excited to see which head coach prevails and calls the better game, because we both know they have some sneaky trick plays. We both know they have some creativity on the offensive end. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, and especially in a game that's supposed to be 19 degrees in Chicago. Definitely need to have a game plan where it's structured around that type of weather.
That's a big deal. That weather's going to be brutal. That weather is going to be brutal, bro.
But real quick, I want to get into these comments real quick. Marcus said, I found Zion's personal ad. Let's hear it. He said, attention IG models. He said, 6'6", 280 pounds of pure fast break power, private gym and chef in the kitchen, PS5 always on, if you like vibes, late night 2K and watching Zion windmill dunks in the living room, pull up to my crib. DMs open, fridge stacked, and knees on a load management plan.
He's so foul, man.
Yeah, I
Yo, man,
love it.
I miss when Zion first entered the league with all the hype. I can't
We should have knew
even.
this was gonna happen when Zion broke his shoe in college.
No, bro.
We should have knew
No.
the obesity was gonna
I
happen.
I just wish he never lost his drive. Because
Well,
it's
he found it
clear
in
as day.
food.
Huh?
He found it in food.
So, like, for me, watching Zion play now is so sad because in college, Zion was unstoppable in college, bro. The things that he was doing, he was a human highlight reel. Oh my gosh, man. So disappointing. So disappointing.
For sure. Jay said thoughts on Tyler Kolek did not play. Do not play. He said trade incoming.
I didn't even know he didn't play.
Well, they're playing against the Kings. I guess he's not available right now. I really hope that they don't trade him because I had so much fun watching him. I feel like he can be a good piece.
Dude, he's gonna be part of the Giannis trade because Giannis is getting booed in Milwaukee, bro.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Giannis getting booed in Milwaukee when the team down by 30, and him booing them back after a layup in the third quarter in the beginning bucket already shows you what we think is most likely going to happen in the next coming weeks. Trade deadlines in February, first week of February, I believe. Something will definitely happen from here to now.
He said, on top of it, there was a video of him also, like, and I'm not trying to say this to make fun, but like, it looked like he was, I don't know if he was like fully crying, but he definitely was teared up on the bench because of the boos, and he was frustrated. And he's never been. He's also said he's never been booed by a Milwaukee crowd in his entire career. So like,
I feel
it's
like
tough.
It's so dumb by the Milwaukee fans. What the hell are you booing a guy who brought you a championship? You guys forget about that? It's like that's being disrespectful. Yeah, your team lost, you're losing by 30, but the game's not over. Yeah, I understand you want to watch better basketball, but Giannis is still putting up a good game. Like, come on.
I never understood like booing your own team. Maybe it's because I'm not there, but like I would never boo my own team. I'd just be silent. No. I'd just be upset. But I would never boo
you're a
them.
respectful fan.
Like
because
booing. Yeah. What is that? What is that actually? The fan base booing. What does that actually do?
It makes Giannis want to get out of there faster. That's all it does.
Yeah, like I don't know. What are you trying to tell? Oh, boo! We bought all of our tickets to sit here, and our team still sucked, and we're gonna buy tickets for the next game and the next game and the next game. Like, what are you booing? Like, why are you booing the players that strap up for you and that lace up for you the entire time? They're the only ones that want to play for the city right now. That can play for the city.
And to boo a franchise guy who has brought you a championship, one that Milwaukee has never seen. So it's like, let's be real. In years. So let's be real. Let's be real. It's kind of disrespectful and I do not like that at all. But I do see that trade coming soon.
I don't know, man. I really hope not. Like,
yeah,
I like Giannis is one of the very rare players that still stay with the team that drafted him. You know, I like it. I like that he wants to stay there and he wants to fight and he'll do anything to make sure Milwaukee's good at the end of the day and he doesn't want to leave. But I think him crying is him. Huh?
But if he's getting booed.
Yeah. And I think him crying is also, this could be a stretch, obviously. But I think him crying is not only frustration, but it could also be him being like, man, this sucks. Like, this really might not be my absolute home destination. This might not be it. So it's sad. It's really sad to see.
It is sad to see. And hopefully the Knicks don't give up a lot because I'll be devastated by that too. Eric, it's about that time. We get into the Premier League predictions.
Oh God! Wait, are we betting or are we already?
I'm not.
I forgot what we left off on. Jay? Jay, what did you tag me in?
I saw that too. I didn't press it.
Jay, what the hell is this?
What is it?
Jay, what did you see it? Jay, what the heck? You didn't tag my main account though. Hold on, I gotta find you now.
Here you go, chat. Oh no, it's not loading.
Jay's out here just trolling me.
That's Eric and
Yo,
Zion.
Jay, nah, Jay's
That's crazy.
crazy. This is so crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh.
He got Zion holding my hand. Nah, Jay, what's going on? Oh my gosh, man, you're silly, bro.
Oh, that's funny, bro. Zion's holding your hands. You should be holding a Big Mac, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Shut the hell up. Oh
All
my
right,
god.
jokes you can make with that. He said new image created in podcast style. He said the Zion talk.
The Zion talk, man, with Eric Hines
Here
himself.
we go. Week 22, Prem. Yo, he even added the Titanic music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This guy, man. But let's go into the prep. Let's do it.
Premier League Week 22 fixtures. We're getting into it more than halfway through the season. We'll see what's going on. A lot of firsts, especially for Manchester United with the first new manager. Let's see how they go performing because they're the first team up. We got Manchester United at home against Man City. They got Mbeumo back. They got Ahmed. They got a bunch of their players back with a new coach.
I'm trying. Why am I? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Is this the game of the week? I think it is. Yeah, City versus United is the game of the week. Yeah, give me Manchester City. It's not close. It's not close at all.
But Michael Carrick,
yo,
new beginnings.
Yo, you know what's crazy? He's gonna come in and win the game, and then all the United fans are gonna be deluded. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Michael Carrick!" And he's gonna go on a nasty losing streak.
They don't even deserve to win. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, they do, bro. Glazers, Ineos, in. Let's do it.
Give me Man City. Come on. Man City. Next one. Chelsea at home against Brentford.
Oh, this one's a little interesting. This one's very interesting, actually. Brentford's in great form. I'm gonna go draw.
Gonna go draw?
Yeah.
All right. Hold up.
Chelsea just lost to Arsenal today.
Yeah, but that's going against Arsenal. It's kind of.
It's rough. It's definitely rough.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. Brentford's been really good though.
What's the score between our prediction game?
67-67.
Oh my God.
We're tied on that one. Let's go.
What are we saying, David?
This is tough.
What are we saying?
I'm gonna go because Chelsea has not been in good form at all, so it doesn't even make me want to pick them.
Isn't it crazy to think that Brighton's in freaking fifth? I'm not Brighton, Brentford.
Yeah,
Like, what the heck?
it's true. I'm gonna go Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, they gotta find their form again. Next one is Leeds at home against Fulham.
I'm gonna go Leeds. I think Leeds win this game. This guy's struggling. He's struggling.
Eric, it's already been a week too long. Yeah, give me Leeds too. They're home.
Okay.
Fulham. I know they're above them, but I don't really know.
Dude's copying me. What's going on? No, I'm kidding.
I picked Chelsea. You picked Brentford tie.
I'm joking.
Let's go Liverpool at home against Burnley.
Liverpool. I don't have to talk about this one.
What about Burnley tie?
No, I mean you can pick it.
Imagine if it happened. I'm going Liverpool though.
No, pick Burnley tie, please.
I gotta be smart. Sunderland at home against Crystal Palace. Both teams have been poo-poo caca in their last 5 games.
Pretty stinky, if you ask me. This just has to be a Palace W because of the fact that they lost to that Macclesfield team. Like they gotta bounce back.
That's true.
They have to bounce back. Give me Palace. They have to bounce back.
Palace have a better away record than they do home. Yeah. Part of me wants to pick draw, but I
All
don't
right,
think
the big
Sunday.
draw then.
You brought up a good point. Them losing, they're gonna come out with guns blazing.
David, just pick draw.
Palace.
Oh my gosh.
Next
Oh,
one.
this
Tottenham at
sucks.
home against Newton West Ham.
I'm
I don't even know at this point.
just gonna pick draw just to like make myself feel better.
Honestly, you might be right with that.
I hope Tottenham play really bad. Cause we suck. We're so bad at footy, it's insane. We lost them last time, I think, too. I don't trust this team at all. And if Max Kilman starts, you could chalk it up. Tell you that right now. You see Max Kilman in the starting lineup, chalk it up. We lost.
Yeah, but Castellanos is starting.
Does not matter. Max Kilman is literally he's still a Wolves player. I still think he plays for Wolves.
Oh, they have. I think they have their African players back too.
Kudus?
I think.
Oh
Kudus is
no,
back.
Diop's not back. Diop's not back. He's in Senegal. Senegal won today. We're missing Diop still.
And Sarr is out for. Kudus is out until April. He had an injury.
Oh. Mohammed.
Was Charleston doubtful too?
Oh no, Richarlison, bro. Richarlison, bro. Oh my
Okay,
god.
bro.
No, Max Kilman actually is gonna start. No.
Give me Spurs.
Yeah, we lost.
What do
We
you got?
lost.
What tie?
Nah, give me Spurs, bro. Nah, give me Spurs, bro. We're gonna lose. I
Next
can't.
one, Nottingham Forest at home against Arsenal.
This is not even close. We don't even have to talk about this.
Yeah, Arsenal.
When was the last time Arsenal lost a game? Let's see.
They drew against Liverpool.
1, 2. No, I don't even have to count. The last time Arsenal lost was in December.
Nice. New year, new
December
them.
6th. Yeah, they have not lost in the new year yet. Damn, Arsenal cooking.
We got Wolves at home against Newcastle. Come on, Eric.
Should I be a little funny?
Wolves have won in their last 3 games. They've won 2 of their last 3.
Oh, please.
They haven't lost in their last 4.
Newcastle. These guys suck balls. I can't. They beat somebody 6-1. They beat Shrewsbury 6-1.
Yeah.
Strand Larson had a hat trick. Oh, they might win, David. I don't know.
Trying to hype him up. Give me Newcastle.
Newcastle lost the City just recently in the Carabao.
Yeah, but it's 2 legs. Wait, no.
Yeah. No, not the.
No, not Carabao.
That's FA Cup, I think.
Yeah, my bad. FA Cup. Next one, Aston Villa at home against Everton. Give me Villa.
Yeah, we already know what's going on over there. Give me Villa as well.
And then last one is Monday game. Brighton at home against Bournemouth.
Give me Brighton. Give me Brighton.
Yeah,
Comfortable with that. Comfy.
Brighton too.
Oh my God, Marcus is the Go Wolves. We love Max. We loved Max.
Max was good on our team.
Marcus. I swear you're not even a real Wolves fan, bro.
I love it, Marcus. There we go. Eric, so one person might become a winner in this week after this week.
If it's not me, we might have to cancel the podcast for the rest of the year.
You think so?
Yeah, we might have to. I can't live with that. I can't live with that sadness, bro.
Or we
Oh
might
my
still be
God.
tied. Who knows?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro. That's all I got today.
I got one more thing.
Tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, history was made today. David, you know what I'm about to talk about? David,
I know. We were talking about it before when the game was going on.
Well, hold on. Actually, pause. We haven't covered AFCON at all, realistically. Shout out to AFCON. The final is set. It's gonna. No. I know we laugh, but like the last couple games have actually been good. It's been good quality. God, bro, the Some of the stuff that you do get at AFCON though, like going back to the group stages, it's like
The
it is
statue guy.
it is so funny, bro. Shout out to him, bro. Like no, dude, African fans pop out, bro. It's actually
And they claim that he was 26. He says that he's 26 years old.
bro. There was a goalie that said that he was 21. He looked like he was 40. It was like, but Nigeria lost to Morocco on penalties today, and Senegal beat Egypt 1-0. So we got Sadio Mane, man. Sadio Mane with the game winner. Last AFCON, Ivory Coast won. They beat Nigeria, and then the one after that, Senegal beat Egypt in the final. So Senegal looking to go to win another AFCON right here. As far as Morocco goes, has Morocco ever won the AFCON? Ooh, they went to the final in 2004. I don't see Morocco here though,
which is surprising. Based off
no,
recent...
1976, last time they won AFCON.
Damn, it's been a while. It's surprising based off the recent success.
You know, it is really fun to see a nation like Morocco really like they're really in a golden age right now. It's really cool to see because, granted, we haven't seen your Cameroons. We grew up with Cameroon being a really tough one. Nigeria always being good. Ivory Coast was a very good team as well. Yaya and Didier, like damn, bro, they had some ballers over there too. But now it's Senegal, Morocco, good final. Egypt versus Nigeria in the third place match. David, who you got in the final, bro? Senegal or Morocco?
I got Morocco. I think they're taking it. I think Morocco take the W.
All right, fair enough. I, as a West Ham fan, I have to pick Senegal, bro. Malik Diouf is playing and starting left back for Senegal. He started left back all tournament. I need him to come back with some happiness so we can bring some of that winning back to West Ham and we can actually start winning games.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, real quick, we got the Schmitties in the building. Appreciate popping out, my guy. Niners W.
I like that. Niners dubs. Make me feel more confident on my bracket.
I got Seattle taking that one. It's gonna be a close game though, especially a divisional game. But appreciate popping out, dude. Hit that subscribe button and like the show. Share, man. Too. Appreciate you. Join the fam. But Eric, what are we going back into? Footy?
Of course. And we're only going to one game. I won't spend too much time on it. As you guys know, Xabi Alonso stepped down, got fired, whatever you want to call it. And what's his name? Arbeloa? What's his name?
I don't know.
I'm going to find out right now. Alvaro Arbeloa, former Real Madrid player, is now the new head coach of Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
And is in his first game as head coach of Real Madrid. Real Madrid go out and lose 3-2 to guys, get this. In the Copa del Rey. Their first round, I believe that was their first game in the Copa del Rey this year. And they lost to Albacete. You might be wondering, what the hell are you talking about? Who the heck is Albacete? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a team that is in the second division of Spain, the league under La Liga, right? Not only are they there, guys, they're fighting against relegation. They're in 17th. They're in 17th out of 22. 4 teams get relegated in La Liga 2, and it's the 22nd position to the 19th position. They are a point off of 19th. They're in the relegation battle, and they beat Real Madrid.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the earliest Real Madrid has ever been out of the Copa del Rey. This is the worst Real Madrid team of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not close. It is not close. Yo, Arbeloa, I love it. It's so amazing because this is probably going to be some of the best times as a Barcelona fan for me. Because anyone doesn't know, the reason I don't like Real Madrid so much is not because they win. It's because of how they run their club. They just buy, and there's no actual authenticity within the club. It's just a bunch of money. And when things doesn't work out, let's buy the next best player, and the next best player, and the next best player. They don't develop anybody. They can't develop anybody. They only develop a few of their players. Whereas Barcelona, in my opinion, all their success, or most of their success, has come from developing their own teams and taking time in La Masia, the best academy in the world, and producing product after product after product after product. And it shows every year in year round all the time, right? Arbeloa came in and he said the first thing he said was Real Madrid have a great academy. And I said that to David. I said, this guy's got to be out of his flipping mind. He doesn't know his academy. There's no
guess who we coached before?
Who did he coach before?
Real Madrid's B teams.
Oh my god.
That's the only head coach experience he has.
This guy.
Club, and he coaches one of the best clubs in the world. Most popular clubs.
This guy thought that he could, not only did he stood by his statement because he thought he could go into this game and play some of these youngsters. That mind you, do you know how many debuts was made today for Real Madrid?
4, right? 4 or 5?
Bro. Cestero in the middle of the park. Jorge Cestero. There's one. Jimenez. David Jimenez at right back. There's 2. Let's see who came off the bench. Hold on. Oh, Cesar Palacios, 21-year-old off the bench. There's 3. And Manuel Angel, 21-year-old. That's 4. I can positively tell you, all of them are mid. Super, 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 super mid. I understand they're in the hardest point in Real Madrid's. Like, they kind of like drew the luck the wrong way. But, brother, my God, they looked like second tier. They lost to a second tier team today. These players. They played like second tier players. There was no clearly this team has red links. See, I don't know what this guy was thinking. Starting these players in certain areas. I mean, goodness gracious, Vinicius Jr. today got clamped by a second tier division.
Ego.
And this is the guy that's complaining. Yeah. This guy has the audacity to complain about getting taken off the field. Yo,
and then put up a performance like that. Yeah. That's why your coach left.
Dude, people wanted to go crazy when he had a great performance and Xabi Alonso did make the wrong decision taking him off in the last El Clasico. I agree with that. But people don't realize what happened before that. Vinny was having bad game after bad game after bad game after bad game after bad game. And this is the guy that you're gonna back. He complains about everything. He fights over everything, has a bad attitude. And then on top of it all, when he loses the ball, he just loses it.
He's a statue.
He's not good. Like, honest to everything, Vinicius Jr., other than the one Ballon d'Or season that he had, he's not good. He came to Real Madrid. Benzema was bullying him, talking about he's playing for the other team, I swear. Then he finally got decent. They won a couple of trophies. Bada bing, bada boom. And now, all of a sudden, realistically, the last 2 years, been so bad. He's been so bad. It's so insane. The one person I want to give highlight to or credit to, Gonzalo Garcia, has been a good striker this whole year. If you don't know his name,
he's on the Club World Cup too.
That's exactly why I wanted to bring him up. Gonzalo Garcia has been playing this way and playing with heart for this badge since the Club World Cup. That's a player that is just, in my opinion, isn't ready to be the starter for Real Madrid, but is definitely has the potential to be a Real Madrid player in the future. 100%. Right? And this is coming from a person that hates Real Madrid. But, like, I want to give credit where credit's due. Other than that, bro, I'm just being honest. Dude, look at this starting lineup, bro. The only people that deserve to be on this field, Arda Güler has been okay. Valverde, yes, even though he's been okay as well. Gonzalo Garcia, everyone else, they're not Real Madrid players. Not to the standard of Real Madrid, at least. They're not. Dude, Lunin, I'd be surprised if Lunin actually was still on the Real Madrid team after this game. He had one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Dude, the second goal that they scored, the guy shot it at his hands.
Yeah.
And he deflected it into the net. Like, you're a Real Madrid goalkeeper, bro. You're playing like you deserve to be on the team that beat you.
Don't you love it when keepers blame I love it when they keep they somehow end up let up a goal that they should be saving, and then they somehow blame somebody else, which is it could have been their fault, but still, like you got to get the job done too. You're a goalkeeper.
Like, what do you think? That every shot's never gonna get past you? I'm not freaking Sergio Ramos. Like, what are we doing, bro? Dean Hussein, Asensio, the whole back line stinks, poop, trash, garbage.
Terrible,
Dude,
terrible.
and to cap it all off, he brought on Alaba, he brought on Camavinga, he brought on Carvalho, who hasn't played in a while. There was no Jude, there was no Mbappe, there was no Rodrigo, both out. I don't know where the hell Jude is. Jude's not even on the roster. I don't know what happened. At the end of the day, guys, I'm so sorry. This lineup that he puts out after the performance that they had against Barcelona, and you thought that this team was going to be able to beat them? I mean, honestly, they should have been able to beat them. But, these Real Madrid looked so bad today. They looked so bad. They looked so bad. It was that Mastuan. I don't even know how to say his name. The Argentinian Mastantuono, I think his name is. I know he's 18. God, my brother reeks. That brother, like, he's okay. He's so okay. It's insane. And I think he came in as a center mid, and they converted him to like a right winger because he could play on the wing. But like, this is a new low for Real Madrid, and I don't know how they find their way out of it. I really don't.
It's funny because I'm a big fan of people getting what they deserve, and you know the Portuguese phrase "benfeita," right?
Benfeita.
This is a big benfeita on Real Madrid. Like you deserve everything that's about to happen to you because you have no structure. You have no idea what the hell you're doing. Xabi Alonso, I fully believe he wanted to step down more than they fired him because of the fact that he called them out. He called them out. You have too much ego on this team. And guess what? I know one ego, and we mentioned this last episode, Vinny Jr. And what kind of performance do you do? Butt cheeks. You've been doing that all year. So overall, I think like realistically, when you have half the team praising Xabi Alonso, being like, thank you for having us as a coach, blah, 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 right? And the other half doesn't. We obviously know we lost the locker room. But like we lost the locker room, why? Because you wanted a coach that cared and probably called you out. I mean, I don't know the last time when you had a coach that called you out for doing the wrong thing, and you had an ego that's too much, and you turn out you just don't care enough to listen to him. That's what it was. I'm happy that Xabi Alonso stepped down, and Real Madrid deserve everything that's coming to them because they need to learn a lesson. It's sad.
The Nets are about to lose. I'm so sick. Real Madrid. We already said this before, but Real Madrid have a serious player power issue. In the sense of like these players really do dictate. They have more power of the manager. At that point, like you just have to bring in a manager that is just gonna bend over for these players. Yeah. That's what it's gonna end up being. That's what it looks like. Because, I mean, I understand Xabi Alonso lost to Barcelona in the final. I really get it. I do. I understand he made a wrong mistake and everything like that. But I'm sorry, bro. You brought Real Madrid, coaching Real Madrid, being the manager of Real Madrid is the hardest managerial job that anyone can have in the world of footy. And the reason being is because no matter what team you have, no matter what you do, you are expected to win everything every single year. That is the expectation of a Real Madrid manager. When you come in, if you don't, like, for example, this is why Xabi got dropped. This is literally why Xabi got dropped, because he didn't win, or he wasn't on track to win. Think about that. He wasn't on track to win, and he lost the locker room, so they sacked him.
There's people that don't get sacked for a lot more.
Like that, you understand what I'm saying? There's people that still have their jobs that shouldn't. Look how long Eric Ten Hag kept his job. That man should have been fired like for eons ago before, and he still kept his job.
Yeah,
it does not make any sense how they saw Xabi Alonso, got rid of Xabi Alonso, and then replaced him with this guy. That's the worst thing of it all. It's like you would think that they would get rid of him, and then because they still have a chance to win the league. The league's not out of the league. They're 4 points behind Barcelona. They still have a chance to win the league. They could have won the Copa del Rey. They're still in the Champions League. The season's not over. But the moment you got rid of Xabi Alonso, you brought in this guy. You brought in a guy that just clearly does not know what he's doing. You do not, no disrespect. You do not need ample amount of time to be a 17th place team in the second tier division as Real Madrid. You should be able to come in and win that game. It's an easy first game as a manager. And if you're not winning that game, brother, you think, all jokes aside, Madrid's next match is Levante in the league. Levante are 19th right now in the relegation zone. I don't know if Madrid's going to win that game.
Me neither.
What lineup is he going to put out? Is he going to play more youngins? Clearly they can't. Dude, they conceded 3 goals to this team. This is horrible. This I'm not going to say Manchester United is in a better situation than them because Manchester United actually still there, like worse because they haven't won anything either and they're not in Europe. But this is just the beginning for Real Madrid. In my opinion, I don't want to blame it on one person, but I'm not going to lie. Yo, if I'm Real Madrid, bro, I'm selling Vinicius Jr., bro. I'm getting him. It's not even about the fact. I don't think Vinicius Jr. is a bad football player. I just think
he got too much ego.
The ego on this kid, the ego on this guy, for someone who is not even close to being a Real Madrid legend, like, what is? You gonna make me look this up. Hold on, Vinicius Jr. career. Did they show you what he's won? Club? No. I want to see what he's won. Stats. They show you his championships, his trophies. Oh, they don't show you the trophies. Oh, here we go. Vinicius Jr. has been at Real Madrid since 2018. July 2018. So how many years is that? That's 8 years.
8 years, jeez.
8 years, right?
Yep.
Within his 8 years, he's won 3 La Ligas and 2 Champions Leagues and 2 UEFA Super Cups, 1 Copa del Rey, and what looks like 3 FIFA Club World Cups. And then, what is this one? And 3 Spanish Super Cups. He's definitely brought silverware to Real Madrid. Don't get me wrong. But this guy's acting like he's on the level of Benzema, on the level of Ronaldo, on the level of Bale. Brother, you couldn't even clean their shoes. You couldn't even clean their shoes. Because you know why? All these guys left, and Real Madrid felt comfortable enough letting them leave because they had players like you that's supposed to carry on the torch. Players like Valverde is supposed to carry it on. Players like Rodrigo that's supposed to carry it on. The DNA of Real Madrid, that was on your shoulders now. And it's clear as day that they can't handle that. They simply just can't handle that. Vinicius is not a good depiction of a Real Madrid player. I'm sorry. He's not. And this is a guy that vouches for Brazilians day in and day out. But
probably the reason why Brazil's not doing good either.
And I'd love to see. I would sell him. I get as much money as I can for him because he's probably worth so much more. And I don't even know what top team would even want Vinicius right now. Yeah. That's the craziest part. And on top of that, he probably ends up going to Saudi for a little bit. Wait till a big team opens up.
I don't know if you remember me saying this, and I'm not trying to do this just to give myself credit, but like I remember saying this back in like November of last year, or we were talking about Vinny, and you were like, "No, like I was like, I would sell him. I would sell him. Like just as a problem that he has with his attitude." And I was saying that back in November, and the fact is that one person left, and it was a head coach because of his attitude problems. I think you got to get rid of him. It's like a toxic environment. You got to get rid of the toxin. And also, just give you a quick little thing on the head coach of Real Madrid. Eric, he's never coached a professional team in a top league. Like to come from Real Madrid's under 21 team and to all of a sudden be manager of one of the most famous clubs in the world is a crazy leap. How the heck do you come to the conclusion that he has the certifications to finish the job? And honestly, it shows he loses to a second tier team. And guess what? Gets a second tier team coach. He coached before the same league that Real Madrid's coach.
And he still couldn't win. And he still couldn't win.
Yeah,
he had a better team. Knows this other yo, bro. This is
crazy.
I don't want to over exaggerate, but this is really bad.
They deserve everything. They deserve everything that's coming to them.
But
real quick,
other than that, also Yegor Demon might be him, David. I don't know
why.
I didn't see this man make so many clutch shots now at 18. I don't know. Yegor might be that guy.
What's the score?
110-107 on my screen. I might be behind though. With a minute. Oh my God! What the heck? 110-110. Bro, Sadiq Bey just drained the craziest three I've ever seen. What the heck?
Yeah. I was like, my score is different.
I'm gonna watch the end of this game, but that's all I have. Yegor for 3. Never mind, I lied. He's bugging. He's trash.
But real quick, one like water. Shout out to him. Thank you for popping out. Let me get to the other comments in top 2.
What's good, Dan?
Appreciate you, Dan. He said, "Nah, bro, these players are insufferable." He said, "For Shabi to walk away from a club he loves really shows how toxic the club is." Couldn't say it any better. He said it was mutual, but Perez probably wanted him gone,
which is so dumb. Dumb. He wanted him gone because the players wouldn't listen and implement his philosophy, and now look where we're at.
Which is like, what's the reason of having a coach if no players are going to listen? At that point, don't play with a coach. I don't know. Just a thought. Real quick, Marcus and Jay said something. Marcus says they're the Dodgers of footy. Talking about the Real Madrid. They just buy everybody. Yeah.
100%.
Jay said, thoughts or have you heard that former Giants cornerback Sam Beal has been missing since July 12th, 2025? I heard about this. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Marcus had more of the details. I heard of him hearing about this. I don't know what the heck happened. Marcus said, yeah, it's crazy, Jay. He was last seen after dropping his girlfriend off and then driving towards work, but instead he went to Virginia Beach and never returned. He said his girlfriend's car was later found and his shoes and socks inside and sand on the seat and /floor, but no trace of him has been found. Yeah, that's a weird story. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on.
Damn, prayers up. I hope he's okay.
It definitely seems like he's not in a good area right there. Either if you're not going to work and you're going somewhere else, you're either trying to do something or trying to run from something. I don't know. It's just all assumptions. Marcus says it sounds like a Wolves player in the making. He's talking about Vinny.
Nah, Vinny's bigger than Wolves. He's just so for the attitude and the ego he has no business for as good as he is. He's no business acting like that. Dude got nominated for 1 Ballon d'Or for a mediocre, a little bit above average, like attacking season, and then thought he was the crap. Like he thought he was the ultimate, the everything. And the next year literally showed that it was just a down year for attackers. That was it.
Yep.
Because he's nowhere near the conversation now.
Exactly. But real quick, Jay said the egos of a professional athlete will drive away the coaches who have nothing but the best intentions for the team. Well said. Yeah, it's true. Marcus said, he said, sell him to an MLS team. That will teach him.
Vinny, I don't know what's wrong with Vinny. It's crazy because he came to Real Madrid so humble. When Vinny got signed, when there was talks about Vinny, I wanted Vinny to come to Barcelona. I really thought Vinny was like the next Ney, if that makes sense. MPJ missed. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Dan said, it's been a minute since I've been here. Can we talk about West Ham real quick?
No, we can't. The podcast is over. The podcast is over. No, we can't. The podcast is over. We're above 2 hours. There's nothing to talk about.
What happened? What happened with West Ham?
Nothing. There's nothing to talk about for West Ham.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what's new that happened? Like, last time you've been here, they were in relegation zone, and then they're still in relegation zone.
You know what, David? Why are we entertaining this?
I'm sorry.
Dan just trying to get under my skin. Yo, worry about Arne Slot in your team, bro. That's all I care about. Worry about signing Xabi Alonso or something. I don't know, bro. Leave West Ham alone. We're not talking about West Ham today. Let's talk about Barcelona. Barcelona are the best. Look, this guy's smiling. Look, he's laughing. Look, he just wants to race.
Oh,
Me.
he likes this.
Man, piss off then.
But
Oh,
anyway,
bro.
guys, that's all I got for today.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening to us. Episode 410 is in the books. We appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. If you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We're trying to grow this family. Hopefully to 300 by the end of March. That'd be a nice goal. Or
Be
by the
crazy,
end
yeah.
of overall, we appreciate y'all. And Mark Jay said relegation means like you suck, right?
Jay,
Yeah, Jay. You know what I mean.
why am I stop baiting me at the end of the pod.
It's the bottom 3 teams, and they get demoted down to the second league, the league below. But just so if you didn't know,
I cannot accept that reality. I really can't. I don't want to watch championship. Oh my god.
it's all right. It's on ESPN though, so at least it's easy to access.
Oh, David, stop.
Sorry. Without further ado, guys, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for listening to us, and round of applause for y'all for listening to us. It's Wednesday, so we'll see you guys back on Monday. Yeah, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the football, enjoy soccer. We're gonna have a lot of sports to talk about on Monday, and we see who's in the AFC and NFC Championship games. It's gonna be fun. But,
yeah, we'll be back, and my predictions will be 100%.
Me too. So someone's gonna be wrong. Without further ado, guys, it's been your boy David.
It's been your boy Eric.
And we appreciate y'all. We'll be back on Monday. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Be happy. And we'll be back on Monday. Peace.